Many of us move to Los Angeles to pursue a dream of breaking into the film industry. We get to know our beloved characters on screen, but who is the person behind the camera? I'm your show host, Olivia Lyle, and welcome to Coffee and Conversations.
Hi.
Hi, Kennedi. Welcome.
Thank you.
How you doing today?
Pretty good, thank you.
Pretty good.
It's cloudy out finally, so I'm okay with it. It's fall,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, the sun every day can be a little
It
rain, a
can
little
be.
cloud.
Yeah, and I just moved here in February, so I'm getting used to it, but
From Texas, right?
correct.
Amazing, amazing, cool. Okay, so before we dive in more, let's start off with our first question here on Coffee and Conversations.
Sounds good.
What is your favorite coffee?
Oh, just coffee of the day with a tiny bit of cream, and that's it.
Okay, simple.
Yeah.
Do you have that every morning?
I do. Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Chin chin.
Yeah. It's my second pot, so
There we go. Getting wired up here.
Mhm.
Awesome, awesome. Can you just give us some backstory on who you are, where you're from, and what you do?
Sure. I was living and grew up in Amarillo, Texas, and then I moved to Dallas for school. I didn't grow up acting at all. I've always been obsessed with films and how they were made, but my degree is actually in economics, and then I have half a master's from Georgetown in applied intelligence, counterterrorism. Um, and then I had my own financial planning business and decided, now's the time to actually, if I'm going to act, now's the time to do it because I have the freedom to. And so jumped in kind of from there.
Wow, a diverse background.
Yeah.
Can you take me back to the moment where you were diagnosed with epilepsy? And I feel like that's kind of the turning point for this all. Can you share what that was like?
It was. Yeah, that was 3 years ago now. I was out with my brother at the pool. It was summer, and I don't really remember much. He told me this story, but basically, we were outside. We had just gotten there. I was in line to get us just water. And I guess I was walking back, and I couldn't find couldn't really see very much, but apparently it was a massive seizure. It lasted over 5 minutes. And then I couldn't really remember, lost the ability to read for quite some time. Short-term memory just gone. Yeah, and then they did a scan, and so I was having seizures around 10 a day. So I wasn't able to work, and with the financial planning, the work that I was doing, it was all commission, and so I wasn't making any money anyways. So I left. During that time, about a month before I had the first seizure, I was in an episode of Gilded Age out in Rhode Island for Max. And whenever I came back, I was like, oh, it made me so sad to think about doing anything else but that every day.
Yeah.
And so I was already wanting to, and then that happened. So it just kind of pushed me out into being able to actually do it.
Wow.
Of course, I wasn't able to do any lines or anything for a second, but yeah.
How scary is that? Did you have to go through a lot of therapy to kind of gain back that cognitive part of your brain?
I didn't do any. I read a lot on it, and so I would just try to read a little bit every day.
Okay.
And I kind of trained myself back into it. I'm a huge reader, and so I lost that ability, and I freaked out about it. But yeah, just reading a little bit every day, and just starting to try different medications and things. So
Right. And so now you're good.
yeah,
You're seizure free.
currently, yes.
Pretty much. Wow.
For
Wow.
about a year now. So it took a while for the being able to remember and things, because the medication can make it to where you don't really remember as well as you did, but it's definitely a lot better now. Yeah.
Crazy. Thank you for sharing that. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you tell me then what that was like diving into acting during that stage, kind of head on for the first time?
I don't remember too much, to be honest with you. It was just backstage, I think. It was because I wasn't able to work, and then I was able to try to audition on and off between medical visits. So it wasn't ever like I was really just every day, week after week, because I wasn't able to,
Right.
with doctor's visits, and then it would randomly be bad again, that kind of thing. But we were eventually able to move out here to California. I'm in Corona. And then since then, I've just been going nonstop classes. I had some AFI films that I was in, commercials, things like that. So
Amazing.
it's been
Congrats.
a learning experience, but
Absolutely.
it's been very
Absolutely.
fun. So
Yeah. Yeah. And you're back to reading now. What are some of your favorite
oh
books and authors?
yeah. Oh no. Oh, that depends on
Narrow it down.
the genre.
Hmm.
Fiction.
Yeah.
Fiction, I guess. I like memoirs a lot, but fiction in general. Historical fiction, newer novels, and then every October, I'm not a horror person. It freaks me out, but every October I will read a Stephen King or something kind of scary. So I just finished Pet Cemetery. Yeah,
I love that. I love that.
yeah.
So cool. So cool. And
But it depends on the week because
yeah,
it kind of switches. But I'll read about 3 to 4 books a month on top of reading scripts every week. So
you're one of those crazy fast readers.
yeah, I guess so.
I guess so.
Now
Yeah.
I am because I had to train myself back, so
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
faster than before.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. And so why do you think acting fulfills you?
Honestly, it's because one, storytelling, just telling any story that could possibly move someone either for good or, makes them mad or something.
Mm,
Um, but also I think it's because you get to be someone different every single time and help tell that person's story from their perspective. Before acting, I would get bored very easily with work, do a huge deep dive, but after about 6 months to a year, I was like, okay, cool. Well, I've done everything I can in this, so I'm kind of done. And then I would want to move on to something else, and then the same thing would happen. And so that's kind of what you do every day with it. And so it just makes me happy
Do you
being
ever
on
miss
set.
yeah. Do you ever miss
So
your old work?
no,
No.
no,
Done.
no, not once.
Yeah.
We used to have, I worked for Goldman Sachs out of college, and we used to have scheduled bathroom breaks, and I don't miss that at all.
Oh my gosh.
It was that structured. I did not like it.
Wow.
No.
2 minutes, go. Crazy.
Basically, yeah.
Holy, that's demanding. Wow.
Yes. Do you want coffee during that time, or do you want to go to the restroom? So
Yeah.
I would
What are we
start
doing?
the coffee, sprint down the hall, go, and then come back to try to make it in time.
That's wild.
So no, I do not miss that.
Yeah.
No.
Onwards and upwards.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
so
done.
tell me, what kind of genres and stories do you want to create now moving forward in the film world?
So I like drama a lot.
Mhm.
I like doing drama, but also anything with comedic relief. I really like dark comedies as well. So anything with that or whoever, take me.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
Have
I would say dramas.
mm, since moving to LA back in February, you said,
Mhm.
how's that auditioning process been going for you so far?
Oh boy. Um, when I first moved here, I had within the first 2-ish months, I had like
Wow.
five different um roles.
Mhm.
And then I hit a very fun, huge slump.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm currently in. But on the plus side, I never had training or anything like that. And so I've been I have an acting coach, and then I go and do in person studios that's on a real set and things like that. So it's really helped, I think, a lot develop a process or just understand it more, being able to break down a character or a role and understand. So it's been a good thing, I
Yeah.
think,
Amazing.
getting to
Yeah, it
do both.
takes
So
takes a while here in LA
yeah,
for
it definitely
sure.
does. So it's okay.
And how's life here compared to Dallas?
I loved Dallas. I did not move because I hated it, but being out here is fantastic. Me and my fiance were both rock climbers, we're pretty heavily into rock climbing, and it's anywhere you go out here, you can just take your rope and you're there in like 30 minutes. And so that's been fantastic. And then the hiking everywhere, and it's not, cement.
Yeah.
It's actually outside hiking. So, and then the beach. Yeah.
Yes.
So just everything outside has been fantastic with the city. I love it here. Yeah.
Do you do the routes that are like pre-bolted and you clip in rock climbing?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I've done a little bit of it. I've done a little
So
bit of that.
fun.
So
Yes.
good. Full body workout.
It's the best.
Amazing. Oh, cool. I'll have to pick your brain after on that. I'd love to
Yeah,
know,
definitely.
places. Yeah. Okay. Has your point of view on your diagnosis changed over the years? Do you look at it now as kind of a blessing that guided you to this career path?
Yes, definitely. I feel like specifically with the type of epilepsy that I have, it could have been much, much worse. So I never really dwelled on it too much. It could get annoying and scary and things like that, but definitely because I know I wouldn't have done this. I would have kept doing things that I didn't really enjoy too much and probably still hopping around and not
Getting those
being
2-minute
super
bathroom
happy. Like,
breaks.
I know, or just being really excited for the day to be done. And so, yeah, it's definitely more of a blessing, I think.
Amazing. Okay, if you could go back 10 years ago and tell your younger self something for encouragement, what would you tell her?
That's a good question. Trust your intuition. Definitely.
Yeah.
So many things that I was just like, no, it's okay. I'll just do this instead. But you really wanted to do that. It's like, no, trust it. It's okay. You don't have to do, what's expected, I guess. I was always a huge school person, so I just did that because it was easy. And I still love school, by the way. I would go take classes right now. But yeah, trust intuition for sure.
Yeah, deep down, we always kind of know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I want to finish off with a couple of fun, lighthearted questions.
I'm ready.
Okay. What is your favorite movie?
No, that's not lighthearted. That is
hard. I know.
Oh, no.
The first one that comes to your mind. I know that's so hard for a film buff.
Silence of the Lambs.
Ooh, nice. Okay, cool.
Which is interesting because I'm not a horror person. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sweet.
Silence of the Lambs.
What is your spirit animal?
A lemur.
Random. Cool.
They have big eyes.
If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Teleportation.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Where is your favorite place to eat in LA?
Republic.
Okay. I'll put that on my list. And last question, what is your favorite Sunday afternoon activity?
Climbing.
Yeah.
Most likely inside on a Sunday, and then reading. Yeah, those are the two. Go wear myself out climbing, come back, kind of lounge and read, and then finish up cooking and watching either a really good movie or show. Yeah.
That sounds like the ideal Sunday to me.
It's so good.
Very good answer. I love it.
Thanks.
Amazing. Well, that's it for now. Thank you so much, Kennedi.
Thank you so much
joining us today. I've loved getting to know you. You're an awesome gal.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see you on the big screen sometime.
Thank you. Me too.
Yes, it'll happen. It'll happen.
All
One
right.
day at a time. All right. Well,
yes,
thank you
exactly.
so much. I'll see you again.
Thank you for joining us for Coffee and Conversations. If you're new here, you can watch our previous episodes above. You can also follow us on social media in the links below. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. If you'd like to be a featured guest on Coffee and Conversations, send us an email and let us know you're interested. I'll see you next time.